doggy, what a gloomy morning. Yucky. Here's what we got going on today. We got tie down inspection on for today for 62, 63. I'll explain that in a moment. We have framers rocking and rolling still. Looks like, I don't want us to get ahead of myself, that tomorrow we can go for roof and wall sheathing, but we'll see how the boys proceed. Slab inspection is on today for, geez, was it 19 and 20? Now, Raphael there, he's starting to sweep up, but he don't want to be on camera, so let me go over here. So he's doing electric rough, and this is on for tie down inspection as well. And so we got a bunch of electrician gizzards out, and here's kind of how most electricians work. They take a quick glance at the plans, and they'll walk around and throw, these are called rough-in boxes. Part of the COVID, many delays, and you're going to hear these word delays, that word a lot. There is a resin that's used to make these little plastic rough-in boxes, and there is a great shortage of them. And our electricians are being forced on a lot of these items to go to eBay, of all places, to order these damn boxes. This is really unprecedented. But trades are being as resourceful as they possibly can to keep production going. But tie down inspection, even in Kansas where they get tornadoes, we don't want roofs blown off of buildings. So we have an inspection for all the tie downs for all the trusses. Okay, and then when the lumber comes down to the slab, here is a major anchor point here. And the engineer has these on the prints. Also, you can see there's a bolt that's driven into there, and there's many of them. There's one right there, right there's, right there's, right there's, right there's, right there's. I think you're getting the point. There's a hell of a lot of these anchors go down here. And this is a major structural inspection. We got other major tie downs, okay? So, bang, right there. Let's just look at some of these here. More anchor, larger anchor. All of these are specified by the engineer. And the heavy framer crew, they have a crew they call the metal crew. Sounds pretty cool for me. I'm an 80s boy, hair metal and all that stuff. And this is all they do, is they do the tie downs. So those are the guys that they get out the truss engineering, all the fasteners that connect the trusses to the walls and everything down. That is pretty much all they do. And those guys, I'm watching them work, they do not mess around, and they want you out of their way. They got their headphones on, they got the prints in their hands, and they are drilling, dropping epoxy rods and all kinds of stuff. Let's take a look out. Over here's concrete truck, CMX, is washing out in the refurbished wash pit. We have Bo is now, well, his dump truck's gone right now, but he is slowly loading up all that huge mass of concrete, hauling that off for recycling. We recycle the concrete. I don't know how much rain we're supposed to get. I mean, it's not really raining, it's kind of like angel sweat right now. But here on 1516, we are waiting for trusses. And you'll see some of the markings. Now, this is Jerry. The green paint is Jerry, okay? So what we have here, we want to have an 1/8 of an inch gap in between the plywood. So this uses the word, I'm assuming it just means cut. But I'm starting to see his nomenclature kind of makes all sense. We got to get that. So all to do is take a circular saw and just scribe it. And need a teeny bit of separation there. And let's take a look inside. Here's all their cross bracing. Quite a bit. And so once we get trusses over here, then I'm assuming it's the same crew that's going to jump over here. But again, I told Jerry I would like to have 2 crews. But I can't always get what I want, and it's not their job to bow to all of my wishes, so to speak, but when they can't oblige, they do, and I appreciate that. But of course, I'm not going to demand them to do something that's going to slow down production. But I heard rumor, not rumor, I got an email from Air to Air. They're gonna have some boys coming today to start roughing in 62, 63. That HVAC rough, I mean, we cannot go to drywall without HVAC rough. And windows, I have heard from my colleagues, they are delayed up to a month from when they were originally supposed to be in. I think we're on 10 days late now. And I've reached out to the window company, and everything's back ordered. And because of this COVID, you know, another shortage we've been hearing a lot of, truck drivers. So we had all this demand for all this material, and a lot of material is not available in the quantities that are needed to suffice the market demands. But then there's not enough truck drivers to deliver the stuff we got. So in all my years in this industry, I have never seen such logistic chaos. Now, things we can locally source, like concrete, that is mixed right here. So we have no shortage of that. Anything that we can get locally. Rebar, I'd say about an hour and a half away, there is a mill that makes a rebar. So we don't have a shortage there. But anything that has to come from greater distances outside of here is a nightmare. So far, the Typar paper, I have yet to hear of a problem with that. But from rough in boxes, I got a condo I'm finishing. All the water heaters are in the middle of a room, because the resin that makes the little pan that we set the water heater in, the damn pan is holding up the damn job. Can you believe that? It's a weird world. And I was very optimistic once that vaccine came out that, you know, I figured, oh geez, by, you know, tax day, we'd kind of be back to the way things used to be. And it's just gotten worse. But we have exterior, the cementous board has arrived, but we got to get this tie down inspection. We got no damn windows. There's no sense to have them come and do siding and just omit where the windows are and then have them come back and touch that up. So again, it's cement, so they could stay out here 100 years and won't have a problem. It is the siding, it's not going to deteriorate. But these are kind of the frustrating challenges that I still refuse to get used to. They started last April, and I'm a pretty optimistic guy, but it's very frustrating. And materials and then manpower. But on we go.